Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today, I am incredibly excited to be playing on the super flat world. You might know it, you might love it, and one of the cool things about it is I finally have birch wood. I got every single wood type on a world where no trees spawn, and there's just something wonderful to be said about that. Speaking of wonderful things to be said, you know, as much as I have enjoyed just the challenge of getting birch by itself, I need to now do something better than this, and I need to fortune up as many of these leaves as possible, get some new birch tree saplings, plant all of these down, and then grow my birch collection substantially, all while also growing my iron supply. I finally have an iron farm, and also breeding up pigs so I can get a lot of gold. Seriously, a lot of gold is going to be the inhibiting factor on a lot of things from here on out, because now the rarest things that I need are green dye, only tradable, and the other thing is I need to trade specifically the villagers. Those are the super rare items. I need, everything I need at this point comes from trading, and all the fun that comes of it. I mean, I can make some farms for some other weird things if I want to, but the major resources that I'm lacking are going to come from that. So, yeah, a lot of this is going to come down to plant some trees, sit by them and wait, or I can do the kind of more automatic method, and we can do that. By the way, I'm wearing glasses today. It's not very often that I do. It's actually funny because I don't like glasses. It's super annoying having to do this every now and then, and if I touch the glass, then now there's a smudge there, and now I have to like glasses are such a nightmare. I don't know how anyone lives with them. Besides poorly. Like, mine are always getting filthy too. It's like always true. And it's like, so I just see less. And then you have to, like cleaning something. So also, so I get taxed, go buy some sushi, says Greg. I would love some sushi, actually. Might buy some after this. Good idea. I had ice cream for dinner because that's what adults do all the time, trust me. Very smart, well put together. Adults definitely make the regular decision to eat ice cream as a dessert. If you think about it, I'll tell myself stuff like, well, I'm saving myself from eating this ice cream later by eating it now. What a hero I'm being. Like, it's funny sometimes how you can warp it. I live with glasses, says Tegan Shear. I can't do it. I'm only doing it right now because I have only contact lenses for one of my eyes right now. And like, I think having a monocle and going like this the entire time, or, or doing this or having a monocle, they didn't really seem like viable options. So we have no bone meal anywhere in this world. So cat is yes, by the way. So, yeah, I've got a lot of big tasks I need to do, namely grow the birch saplings, but I also want to stand by this farm for a little bit, just to make sure it stays working. We tried a lot of things, but the fact that we finally have a functional iron farm is very positive news, in my opinion. I'd love to compare the results of this basic iron farm versus, like, farming in Minecraft. Also, oh no, nothing's spawned in a while. Is that a problem, do you think, chat? Oh, don't tell me this one stopped working too, right? If this one stops working, I gotta give up and, become a Terraria YouTuber or something, clearly. You pronounced my name wrong, it's pronounced Tegan. T-Agan. T-Egan. T-Egan. You know what? T-Agan, I'm sorry for getting your name incorrect, but if you think about it, there's no such thing as incorrect pronunciation in English. There's just different pronunciations. And I differently pronounced your name wrong. I have glasses, and honestly, I got used to them over time. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, they slide down your nose. There's so many issues that I have with them. But I'm sure, like, once you get used to that, like, I'm sure some people look at me and they're like, oh, it must suck that you can't get water in your eyes in the shower. It's like, if I was to spray myself in the face, that would be like a potential like eye germ issue, because there's a bacterium water that only harms your eyes or something like that. I don't understand, but it's really bad. You can't get water in your eyes when you've got contact lenses, so you can't open your eyes underwater in a pool. Although you shouldn't open your eyes underwater in a pool or spray shower water in your face anyway. But you get the idea, right? Like there are fewer things. Oh god, I'm trapped in here now. You have to mine a block and then. Okay, well, this is not what I expected to do. Okay, so let's just. Oh, no. Okay, my fire's good. We're just going to place our dirt block back over there. Or a birch log block. That's also fine, I guess. So, yeah, I want to hang around here, get some iron going. Seriously, 36 iron? It's going to keep on growing if I hang out here, too. It's very exciting. But then I also have to keep breeding the pigs. It's kind of annoying this is all happening in different places. If I was smart, I would have taken those birch saplings and put them here so I could do two things at the same time. And you know, I am smart, so I'm going to do that right now and pretend that I didn't say I wasn't going to do that. And at the same time as doing this, we're going to breed the pigs that are over here. There are pigs over there by the giant pig face, as you might guess. Oh, well, there's also pigs over here. This is my backup supply of pigs, because every time you convert pigs into piglins via lightning, you run out of pig. Oh, yeah, I forget the babies always get out. This is a fun idea, but it's actually quite a useless system. Maybe if I remove the middle stack, that'll help. No, I need the middle stack to exist so I can place a lightning rod there, right? You know, I don't need to place a lightning rod there. Let's remove that and hope that we don't remember why we placed it in the first place. And then continuously hope that mobs keep going into here. I don't even understand it at this point, honestly. So at some point I decided that if I die opening my eyes underwater, that's just how I die. Yeah, I think that's a better way to do... There's a lot of, like, things that you're meant to do to... Like, this is how you should approach every single risk we have as humans, is there is a big like, you know, even if it's something, like, quite obvious to you, like, you know, when you eat ice cream, you are technically shortening your life by some tiny amount. If you have a slightly, you know, like, if you do it repeatedly, I guess I should say. However, you might enjoy, you know, the taste of ice cream more than you enjoy the idea of living an extra year. Or, you just, again, mathematically, you might die of diabetes, you might. There's a lot of things that might get you. And so in the same way, like, yeah. I prefer contacts over glasses. Glasses are way safer than contacts because it's just, they're pieces of glass in front of your eye, right? You can, should we play Minecraft without glasses, by the way? Let's see what I can do. I can just about see Minecraft right now. Honestly, you know, I don't need glasses. It's all a lie. I just put them on so I can look like whatever that one superhero is that people like. I don't know which of my tools need mending. I knew it was one of them, though. I think it's the shovel. I think, yeah, the shovel needs mending, so I'm gonna... See, look, I can basically play Minecraft without vision. There's a lot of chat messages, but I can't read them because they're all the way over there. One of them has my name in. I can see because it's orange. And someone used the desert well emoji. I think that is. Is that a desert well emoji? I think that's a desert well emoji. Which you can get by becoming a member, by the way. When we hit 900 members, we're going to do something big. We already, by the way, my plan is either this Thursday. Oh, okay. My plan is this Thursday or Saturday to do the special drinking, the spectacular, if you will. Okay, I can't see things, so now I'm going to put this on, and isn't that great? It was desert, well, no, it wasn't a desert well emoji. It was, I think it was just someone doing a smiling face emoji. Looks a lot like a desert well. Your pigs are escaping. Yeah, that's the problem with my other pig farm. Whereas this one, much more effective at preventing that. So yeah, we're gonna go hang out. We're gonna go get some bone meal and hang out over here. And I'm gonna grow up my birch trees in this particular area first. Then I need to grow a lot of other trees because you can see there's slight gaps between where the mangrove trees grow and every forest has a bit of a gap. So we're gonna finish that today. It's gonna be real good. And then I want to do a little bit of enchantment seeking because now I can get a I can get an anvil again. It's worth me max enchanting my stuff. Like I don't need to max enchant a pickaxe. Do you know how many blocks I've used this pickaxe for? But I think I'd like to put breaking on this. Yeah, this really needs a healing. Also, that iron golem is, well, clearly the farm does not work as intended. Well, clearly it does actually. Yeah, so I need to put some more enchantments on my gear. I have a diamond sword right here, but I don't use the diamond sword because this is the one with looting on. So I want to get looting free, ideally. You know, that'd be nice. That'll also help me get a lot more gold from the pigs that I'm killing. It all ties in together. I love super flat survival is kind of like regular Minecraft. You gotta do some things here to help you out over there, which then helps you out over there. It's kind of nice in its own little way. So yeah, over here I have the weirdest piece of redstone set up. It allows me to get bone meal by putting seeds in. It's very ineffective at doing that. But as long as we come in every now and then and do it, it'll be just great. I think it'll be better if we put a second hopper underneath the composter, which we can now afford to do. Okay, 4 bone meal, that's great. Also, what are your thoughts on Phantom winning? Yeah, I wasn't expecting the Phantom to win the mob vote, but you know, fair play to the Phantom and to democracy. Yeah, you can't just respect democracy when it goes your way. Sometimes it's gonna go the exact opposite. So Cat, get your helmet off and you'll get some enchantments on your gear. You know, I do wonder why I'm only wearing leggings and a chest plate. It's a very good point. But yeah, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grow up my birch trees and like get like 2 of them done while we let the iron golem die. Again, we want as much of that to happen as possible. So we sit here and we let that happen. I think we should do this in 2, right? Okay, no, all of them. Well, that was something. Isn't it meant to be 2 to 4? Like, there's nothing around this birch sapling that should be causing it to have those issues, right? Whatever. Okay. What a funny coincidence. I'm only wearing leggings and a chest plate in real life. I'm wearing leggings, a chest plate, and some boots. I mean, I'm not wearing leggings. I mean, you know, I'm wearing leggings. You're not sure? I'll stick with that. Okay, so we need to make 3 iron blocks, and now we have an anvil again. Isn't that exciting, chat? Look at this. I went so long without one of these, and now I can make one, and then I can make other things too. Stop controversing, says Chuck Sploder. You want me to controverse? Okay, well here's a controverse for you. Know, Toy Cat Tax for the smart looking Toy Cat. Loving the streams a lot, says Angler Van Kampenhout. I'm glad a lot of people have been liking this challenge. It has been the silliest thing to do, and it's cool that people are appreciating the silliness in some ways. Well, so I'm just going to put the slime balls in there. They're clearly going to stack up. It's going to be fine. Looting free for those with a skellies. I mostly want it for the piglins. As cool as it would be to have wither skeletons, that's something default super flat survival doesn't have. You know, it'd be cool if someone was, let's say, making a map that could solve that problem. The challenge is great in a lot of senses. Yeah, I think so. I really do think so. I think there's I think it's a really cool challenge, mostly because also I think I want to move my potato farm somewhere else, so I might expand the carrot farm a little bit. But I think the fun thing about the challenge is the fact that every step seems impossible, and then you can make it anyway. It like shows what you can do in Minecraft without, like, so many things you're like, yeah, I have to go to this biome to get that. I have to go to a cave. I have to go to wherever. I hope this series is like proof that, like, if you want to spontaneously create things, if you never want to leave your home biome, if you don't even want to use the natural resources your world has, you don't even need to. And it's kind of, I think that's wonderful. I think that's a really cool little thing that you can learn. Okay, so we got our carrots farmed. Now we're gonna put our anvil down. I think in the village makes the most sense. That's where I kind of did it by default. But now that I've got a second one, oh, Wandering Trader. He must be new, right? Orange dye. Appreciate the. I'm gonna buy the pointed dripstone just because, like, I don't. It's hard to get your hands on otherwise. But yeah, I think the anvil going there actually is a cool place for it. I could see it going between the villages maybe, on top of the beds, on top of the bell. Let's go on top of the bell. Sure, why not? Yeah, I think that's a good enough place for it. I mean, it's like a central point in the village. Now I can put thorns on my armor, which is going to be pretty fun in my opinion. Seriously, iron opens up so many pathways, and we had them opened, and then we had them closed off. So to have them reopen, pretty handy if you ask me. So, yeah, I've got some mending books in here too. I think I don't really need mending right now, but I'll put some thorns on my stuff. And yeah, we got a big inventory problem. I'll be the first to admit. So yeah, I'll just put thorns on my chest plate, and now everything will be hurt when it attacks me. Have I got... I don't have Unbreaking on there yet, so I need to start buying some books for that. But yeah, for now, let's enjoy my first... so just, I don't know, put those on the ground, take this out. Let's enjoy my first Thorns enchantment. Oh, 16 levels, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's painful. Should I pay it? I guess I might as well. What else am I going to do with those levels? And then we're gonna do some trading and then go to sleep and then do some more trading. Because that's how capitalism works. Rename the salmon to Big Salmon. You know, that is what the official name for salmon should be in Minecraft. I totally agree. I don't think I can pick up the pumpkins because of my inventory. I've got a real inventory management problem, okay? It's something I like to... Every now and then I'll put some effort into fixing, but then it never quite gets fixed, you know? It's one of those problems that's going to be with us forever. And if you don't accept that, then you're not accepting me, okay? You know, this is who I am, and you gotta take the good or the bad, okay? So let's go to sleep. Actually, wait, we gotta do the trading first. Want to get the shovel working as quickly as possible. In fact, I think putting unbreaking on this will help me do that in a substantial way. So yeah, let's. Oh, see, look at that, already got some healing in it. So yeah, I think that enchanting our gear back up is got to be our high priority. I guess I'm really saying medium priority. It's like something I want to do, but I'm gonna space it out. You know, there's lots of times to do it, and I'll find the good times for that. So sell a lot of these pumpkins, and then today, have you refreshed your pumpkin supply? Ooh, you want to charge me more? That's not gonna fly. So yeah, there we go. This is perfectly great. And now we can use some of these emeralds to buy pointed dripstone. Where is the wandering trader? Okay, he goes invisible, but he's gone down there. So Podsoul's nice, but we can grow more of it. Everything here is nice, but we can grow more, besides the pointed dripstone. We're gonna get our hands on 10 of those. And yeah, at some point we'll be able to make... what can we even do? We can farm... We farm clay, right? Is it clay? Yeah, you turn mud into clay. We're gonna have to set one of those up near the iron farm, I think. Actually, yeah, a lot of things from the old iron farm that were just like set to go off in the background, we should move to the new iron farm. Because the iron farm is the place where we're gonna be just hanging out if we have time. And so things like dripstone should be done over there, ideally. So combine those stacks, put some of these blocks away. But yeah, we got a whole inventory thing happening over here. And then we'll just put our brain coral blocks in the water. Actually, I've already got some in there. So I'll put these and the pointed dripstone in my special blocks chest. I am, something I'm doing soon is I'm putting together the full list of every single block I can humanly obtain. You know, not whether it's easy to obtain, whether I can get it in a super flat. Because some blocks you can't without cheating. And yeah, once I have that list properly compiled, I'll be able to work some stuff out. Like, getting all the colors of concrete will be a lot of fun, but I need to get a gravel trade first, so that's a thing. I'm gonna brag to my friends that you notice me, says Tegan Share. You know, I'm gonna brag to my friends that you notice me. Yeah, you don't expect that one, do you? Yeah, they're gonna be confused, but it'll be great. That's all I like to do in life. Toycats, what's up with the glasses? I noticed that people don't think I'm smart based on my British accent anymore. So I figured I'd put glasses on just to, like, reassure people. Like, don't worry. I have some level of intelligence. These are entirely decorative glasses. It's like I'm trying to raise awareness for people who live behind windows. So I put windows in front of my eyes so that we can all experience together what it would be like if that were true. Taking advantage of these great member advantages, says Hannah Joys. Have you you enjoyed the member-only videos playlist? I think it's a fun playlist. You know, actually, if you have, tell me what video is the best one in there. I think the worst / best is clearly the Iron Brew one, right? But I want to know if you disagree. So these are mud blocks, right? And they turn into clay once you do what? Okay, you know, I'm gonna move it anyway. I think it has to go the layer up, so. Oh, that's why I had the pointed dripstone on me rather than in the chest. Oopsie. And then this has grown, so this is clearly working. I've got to move that to my new place too. Or I could just leave this one be. Yeah, I'll leave this one be. I'll grab another pointed dripstone block, assuming I have one. And we'll grow some dripstones while we let the iron farm do its thing. Seems like a logical thing to do, so scoopty, and we're good. Did the left or right birch grow first? I missed it, says PokeFan. You gotta watch the episode, obviously. I went right to the Iron Brew as soon as I could. Which video is your favorite out of the ones in the playlist, though? Actually, you know, any members here? I'm curious. It's only like a video every like 8 months that ends up in there, because I don't like to. I'm not like depriving content from, you know, non-payers. I think that's important. Even though you can definitely sell more memberships or get more people to do a thing, it's solely just like every now and then a video doesn't fit to be public, so it goes in there. So yeah, we're coming over here to get some pointed dripstone, and then we're gonna grow some pointed dripstone. Laughing at the cows one. Laughing at cows. Like I know that clearly is a me video, but I have no clue what that could possibly mean. So I'm gonna get one more after this to grow more dripstone from. So I don't have any dripstone blocks here actually. So I guess the dripstone will have to grow. No, growing the dripstone is very important. So I guess we'll make a 5x4 grid at first. Should I go out right now and buy a watermelon or a mango? Fruit is a scam. Did you know there's sugar in fruit? Yeah, sugar is bad for you. You should eat healthy things like fried vegetables instead. I had some tempura aubergine for lunch. Ooh, none of that sugar for me. And that's why I'll live to 100. That's why I'll live to 100. So now we make an infinite source. I guess I probably already had one vaguely around here. We could do it underground. We could do it at the edge over here. I'm not even sure. Yeah, let's use this place right here. One goes there, and one goes over here. And now we can get water buckets whenever we want them, which is going to be handy. Hey! Thank you so much, Drat. Drats. Now what we're going to do is we can use any block we want for this, but I think mangrove planks, they fit the area, right? That's clearly the theme for the space. So over here we stack up because there's a block missing anyway. And then we place a bunch of these, like a 5x5 area. So we want to keep some spacing, but we want to keep symmetry too. So that's symmetry. So this is a 5x5 area for now, above which we store our mud. We'll just do a little, actually we'll fill it in like that for now. And then below that goes the, actually we need to keep a space in this too. Then below this goes a dripstone and some farming magic happens. I don't even understand, honestly. But yeah, if we now place a bunch of these underneath, remove these blocks. I need a way up there, so that's a long-term issue I can fix. Now the mud slowly becomes clay, right? Unless it has to be mud underneath the mud. I don't think it does though, right? Chat, am I wrong or am I right? Also, how does that not harm the slime? I'm just saying, it probably should, right? It probably should. If I was in charge, it would. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. If not, I wish you good luck on, I hope your day gets better. Well, I sure hope y'all day gets better, Mr. Iron Miner King. I don't know why. Is it because you said, no, you even said you will. I'm not even sure. But you know what? I think y'all find y'all from the south now. I'm sorry if you didn't know that before just now. I could see that being a little bit of a problem for most types of people. Yeah, if I do these in like big lines, that'll stop anything but the baby slimes spawning. And baby slimes are genuinely not a concern to me. So I might actually do, well, how did you spawn? Okay. I might do myself a favor by doing this. I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure. I'm just kind of freeballing it at this point. And sometimes that works. So, oh yeah, it worked. That quickly, by the way. Now we have clay. And then we can't smelt the clay. Sadly, you can't put it on a campfire. But we can reconstitute clay. And then we can have clay. Yeah, that's kind of how that one works. So, I am going to, however, use some of these dripstones. Okay, so... Seriously, this should hurt him. Right? Can we all agree? So then we'll use some of the clay. No, we'll use some of the dripstone to make a pointed dripstone block, which we'll use to grow more pointed dripstone. We can probably make 2 or 3 of these, but Yeah, I'll make 2 at least. No, just the one, just the one. So, very middle right here. Break it off. I kind of forgot about that. And there we go. All the pointed dripstone can stay in just one place. Then the rest of this we'll just place there, whatever. And yeah, now this one gets slightly longer as we sit here and wait for my birch tree to grow. Come on, birch tree. I gave you 5 bone meal. I've been waiting for some time. What more do you need from me? What more could you need from me? If you have a slime zoo, you can eliminate the potential for new slimes to spawn. I tried to make one, but then at some point the slime spawn mechanics changed, or maybe they never worked in the first place. It's hard to be sure. Can I turn these blocks here into pathway blocks? I can't. Okay. That's sad. So yeah, I'm now making a lot of clay. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the clay, but I like that I'm making it. It's a 2-in-1 clay / dripstone farm. Yeah, I think as time goes on, I'm going to make all of the 9 inside blocks into dripstone boys, and then the outside ones into that stuff. In general, I like to combine farms together. It's kind of a sadness. Oh god, there's an iron golem up there. Chat, how do you stop iron golems from spawning in a place? I didn't know they could spawn on glass. Unless he spawned on the... Well, that's a problem. I'm gonna have to go... That's like a real big problem, right? Okay, I'll grab some water, and it'll be terrible. Toy Cat, did you ever do a 100% Russian accent live stream? Says Molly Minuet. Ah yes, Molly, I have an answer to your question. You see, I have not a Russian accent stream entirely, because Russian accent must be kept in check somehow. If Russian accent is not kept in check, a Russian personality takes over, and Toy Cat maybe does a little bit of a bad thing. You know, it is how you say war crime. Okay, so the good news is we can... Yeah, he definitely spawned on the mangrove leaves, right? So the good news is we work that out. The bad news is we've got to remove the mangrove leaves. I guess we can just put half slabs on top of them, or... sorry, not half slabs. I guess a trapdoor is a half slab, though. Yeah, I'll just put trapdoors on top of them, so that way it sounded like that's what I meant I was saying all along. So, make one of these. Also, I have to kill the unemployed villagers anyway. I don't know how they became unemployed. Chat, why are there so many unemployed villagers here? Do I kill them first, or the iron golem? Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'll kill the golem first. Is there any better way to do it? No, there's not. Wait, chat, can I kill the golem? I don't know if I can. Least offensive Minecraft YouTuber? Exactly. I've never said anything offensive besides all the offensive things that I've said. If you just exclude those, I've never said anything that would ever harm anyone. See, I want to keep these in like a nice straight line. And then over here. And then we just don't need the corners. they're just not adding anything to this build. And they are apparently subtracting. My happiness is that you did a good iron farm is proof of my living vicariously through you. It is not fun to make an iron farm, but it is fun to believe in yourself. So yeah, get a lead. Lead the golem out or kill the nitwits. You can lead... Oh, let's give this one a shot, shall we? I can't believe you can... Okay, whatever. Doesn't make sense. But I'm sticking with it. We just gotta get him round. Okay, so over there, buddy. Just, you know, you're too big. You ever consider that? Okay. Oh gosh. I don't know if that worked. No, it did not. I don't know how I'm still honestly attached to the golem. It feels like at this point it would usually have fallen off, but not with me and my golem. Okay, so then we crouch so we can get this back. Then we're going to place another one up there. Okay. So movement is not my... Oh god, we have to... You can't scoop up water from inside water. So we got to do like that thing. No! Okay, we'll just place it one block higher. And then we'll try this one again. Okay, so Mr. Golem. Actually, Should we use the trapdoors like... I don't even know. Okay, I don't want the water at this point. I just want you to get out of here. How are we going to do that? If I stack myself up here? Okay, no, we're going to have to... Okay, there we go. That worked. That worked, right? Yeah. And then... Oh, are you off? No. Oh, no. Okay. No. Do you just want me to do this all day? Is that what you want in your life? Okay, so then we break these blocks here. And we'll see if we can't get them. Damn it. You know, this is very frustrating. This is a hard experience. Okay, if we just make a really tall tower, we'll just be able to... Like, they don't care which direction you're facing, which is a big problem. Okay, if I go high enough up, I can just then jump down, right? Yeah. Lead him into the grinder. And then now we're going to have to deal with the aftermath. But hopefully he can't spawn up there now once I remove my tower. It's a little bit awkward to get up here, I do have to say. But it is kind of fun Minecraft mechanics that you can, you know, you can use water. Between scaffolding and water, you can get basically anywhere you need to go, anytime you need to go there. So just one more of these blocks. Okay, maybe another one of these blocks. And then there we go. Okay, it was like we were never here. Except these trapdoors do add a little bit of, nice, right? She just does not want to die. It's true, it's a big problem. Also, my birch tree still hasn't grown. Like, what do I need to do, birch tree? What do I need to do? And then I need to remove that dirt block too. I think it causes me a bunch of issues to remove that dirt block. But, you know, get in there. Get in. You can do it. Okay, apparently you actually can't. Arguably, I should make the hole bigger so that I can fit 2 golems in there at once. Oh god, no. It's just making infinite sources. I don't understand Minecraft water. What? Why was that needed? Okay, also there's a slime. Okay, so this is a big, annoying problem. This is a very big, very annoying, very problem. And also, it now means the golem isn't dying. Okay, so this is... I don't want to spend time working on the iron farm from here on out. Okay, so the golem's dealing with one of my problems. So we take every block that isn't the outside, and we wood it in. I assume these are source blocks, because otherwise water wouldn't be flowing from them. So that gets wooded in too. Then whenever we've got blocks like this, we can safely remove the middle. And we can move it all the way out. So we just do this over and over. And then we can get 3 more blocks. And we have to just continuously do this. Okay, so now if we remove these blocks, there shouldn't be water source blocks here anymore. Okay, wonderful. It's a bit weird the way the water is flowing, but that's a bit of an issue for something else. Okay. So this is a needlessly frustrating farm. Iron farms, okay, this is more proof. Iron farms just aren't meant to exist. If you think to yourself iron farms are like the most essential part of Minecraft, I'm sorry, you've been had. That's a lie. It's solely because of a bug that some people bullied some Mojang developers into keeping. It's not, okay, so now that becomes a source every time. There's just no avoiding that for some reason. Maybe because this is a source when it shouldn't be. But I guess the block stays. If nothing else, I put like a partial block there. Yeah, if I have a partial block here at least, it'll do something for me. No, that's not gonna work either. It has to literally be gone. So if I put a fence there or something like that. Chat, what's the most partial looking block? No, I could take, okay, wait, I could take one of these, right? One of these little drip stones. Don't want them to exist anyway. So I place a block. Okay, this is genius, watch me. And then when I break the block, I immediately drip stone. Now nothing can spawn there, and the water doesn't go there, and my farm doesn't get ruined. Is how that's meant to work. Let's see if it does. So... Okay, yeah, no more... Oh, wait. I think... Yeah, the water's still flowing a bit too much. Because I think these blocks are sources when they shouldn't be. Nope, they're not. Okay, it's just coming from over there, is it? So... clearly there's a source here. There we go. Yeah, yeah. We got it. We finally got it under control, chat. I need you to know that I just got a Christmas-themed ad before the video. Let's be honest, Christmas is the one tradition that keeps us alive as a oh Christ. Oh! Jesus Christ, that was fast. And now all my stuff is gonna... Could this go any more wrong, by the way? Have you ever made an iron farm that's gone as wrong as this one does? He destroyed my Tome of Undying. Do you know how hard that was to get? Do you know how hard that was, Gollum? Why did you even get upset with me? What did I even do to you, friend? Okay, you're gonna... This is upsetting. Okay, so we gotta really reorganize the inventory now. Oh, Christ. Just... At least the golems got this dealt with. Where are they spawning? There's, like, not enough spaces for them. Okay. I got this. I got this. We're good. I got a very messy inventory. So, sword there. Sword there. The pickaxe can go way on the side. And then there's 3 spots on the right. Oh, you are... Get golemed. I love the way he gets thrown up in the air. But yeah, I still haven't sorted out the... Hey, thank you, Critical Hoagie Roll, for becoming a member. You are a very critical Hoagie Roll. I hope you know that. Oh yeah, so... At least, you know, the golem not being sucked into the water is vaguely beneficial right now. As long as I don't accidentally hit him again. My life doesn't get destroyed. It was already messy. Yeah, at least while this is all happening, I am getting some, Oh no! Oh god, damn it! I really don't want to attack golems, okay? I hope you believe me when I say that. Okay, go in the grindy place. We're good. I hope now we remove all these blocks and everything's just fine. Yep, my wood will get there when it gets there. There's 2 golems lined up. Things are gonna be good. Oh, and my birch tree finally grew. Okay, that's how you can tell life is actually good. My birch tree has finally grown. Oh, hitting an iron golem by accident isn't a win-win. Some would say it's a lose-lose. Because he had to die for his transgressions. He had to. It was the only way. So yeah, now we can remove the birch tree. Hoover up its remains. Get a bunch more birch saplings. Pro tip, by the way, using a hoe with fortune, if you're trying to get trees quickly, super handy. It's a very, very useful little pro tip. Look at that. How many? We got 5 birch saplings. And now they'll kind of more organically grow themselves, which is good. I love organic produce. You know what I don't get? Why do we call it? Okay. I say we. This is... I've never heard the term produce in the UK. I think we'd say produce anyway. But, why is it called that? Like, I know you're, like, producing it from the ground or whatever. But, like, to me, production is like... Ah, yes, you sit on production line. You will go from 9 to 5 until you die. And then you are replaced with younger, stronger, smarter comrade. You know, like, that's my vibe. Also, I need to clearly place a block here. Okay, so just place a block over there. And now by default, a lot of the pigs will end up in the hole, right? Okay, this isn't what I wanted at all. Getting pigs in the hole is easier said than done, huh? Okay, you know, just... We got 1 pig in there. Grab this. You know, my pig farming strategies very, very underperforming right now. Okay, in you go. And also in you go. And now I can just breed these guys as my backup pigs. This is my backup pig collection, and that's my backup pig collection. You know, you always need a lot of pigs. Don't you play better on PC? Why would you use a controller? Oh, I prefer controller as an input method. For crafting, like, there isn't a good controller crafting system, so for speedrunning and anything where I have to be, like, fast, I use keyboard and mouse. I get so much more comfort out of using a controller. Again, like, this sucks so bad. Look at this. I want to move my carrots to my hotbar. Grab carrots, grab... Like, it's so bad. I don't know. I'd say I don't know how Mojang, like, thinks they can just leave it that way, but clearly they have, and clearly enough people use it. It's just... It's so clunky compared to the old console system. But that's, like, the only real complaint I have. You know, that long rambling about how much controllers suck for, like, a good hefty portion of the game. That's my only rant. Google says produce is called produce because it's what plants produce. Ah, this is the produce of plants. We should be more clear on that, you know? Like, we should also call what humans produce too. Like, oh yeah, this is... A human made this in a factory. MGP Nutrition. It's an orange hydration drink. Yeah, I figured to myself, you know what I need to do more often? Hydrate. You know what the easiest way to hydrate is? Drink hydration drinks. That's the only way. There's no method known to man has come close to matching that yet. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on firing in the carrots into here, by the way. It is absolutely wild to see the way these these pigs are bouncing, but it's working, so that's fine. By the way, I don't want to talk about it too much because it's I'm starting to call my children produce with no explanation. Your children are your produce. Production. I don't. Your produce? Yeah, produce just is the only correct way to say it when you're talking about vegetables. I mean, I think it's like we had a big rant on this about stream before, so I won't repeat it. But children are the one hobby that it's acceptable to like talk about when it's clear other people aren't into that same hobby, right? You know, like, oh yeah, this is... Can I tell you everyone about my rock climbing? Actually, can I get pictures of my rock climbing? Oh, it's built... I got a V2 done for the first time today. Can you believe that? Oh man, it was incredible. You should see... You're gonna have to see... Oh man, the you know, it's like, well, that would be a little bit silly, wouldn't it? I think we should all agree. So I'm gonna grab my leads and also the iron. I'm gonna keep my hands on this iron. Also, why don't the poppies? Gonna keep my hands on the iron. Only 2 iron ended up in there. Yeah, a few got stuck up there, it seems. So I'm gonna go up here just for that reason. I can't actually get close enough to do things about it. If I make this block a trapdoor. Ah, yes, okay. Trapdoors are such a handy, versatile block. It'll stop the water above me. But then also, it'll give me space to, like, jump. I don't know if I can make the gap, necessarily. But we'll see if we can't. Okay, so... Oh, wow, you can. I guess because you could open the trapdoor. Pretty handy to do. So, yeah, I can... Yeah, it works just... Honestly, all of the edge blocks should be trapdoors. Because then I can jump up anywhere I want to. So I could put up another one over here, for example. Yeah, that's a good idea. Everything should be trapdoors. Trapdoors are saviors. And now we can... Really, we should make this one a trapdoor so we can jump to that trapdoor. Because right now, there's a bit of a gap there for that problem. Bottoms, golems will walk in. You know what? Golems will walk into you, maybe. But not into me. And then we can jump up here, get in the fire, and we can even walk out if we want to. Most of the way. It is kind of fun that the golem's dying because of your behest, and he just gives you a look like, this is your fault, you're doing this. And you have to be like, yeah, I do kind of want some iron. Sorry to tell you. If I'd have gotten this working before, I could have, imagine how much easier it would have been to get my diamond sword. I'm just saying, a lot easier. Too many trapdoors will hurt the rate by taking away spawn spots. Okay, yeah, so I've got to be a little bit more liberal with it. Gotcha. And then also we want to make this outside non-spawnable because golems keep spawning on there and then walking off into the woods or whatever. Yeah, that's not good. We got to stop golems spawning on the outside. So it'll lower our rates but improve our efficiency. Yeah, that's good. So make sure we surround the entirety of this with these, just so we're all good. And yeah, I think buttons would be good for the outside. Should we use birch buttons? I think, yeah, birch. So take the birch. 24 buttons. Yeah, given that that's the area that's going to cause me the most problems, we'll start here. So every other block can be a button, and then every other block can be a slab. See that? That's called design. I'm, you know, I don't mean to brag. I am a professional Minecraft builder. I have been paid for my high quality Minecraft builds. In technicality. You know, again, I don't want to be too much. Maybe buttons will prevent golems from spawning with the villagers. No, I think I removed that when I put the trapdoors up there. I hope so. We'll find out the painful way. But I think I've got that sorted. So then button here, button there, button everywhere, honestly. Place a slab here. Place a slab here. And so yeah, now we can fill in most of the gaps. Actually, wait, because golems are 2 blocks wide, I think just the buttons alone will technically do it. Yeah, I think so, right? So now we just have to get this golem back in. He doesn't like it, but he's gonna have to. This is where you go, buddy. You can use leads to pull iron golems. You know, but I'm kind of this is more of a free range iron golem farm. I don't believe in you know, I want to sustainably farm them. I want to use as cruel free methods as possible. Because that's just how I believe in things. Now, chat, how do you feel about the weird? There's like a whole industry of this, right? Of like doing things that are bad, but like 1% less bad. And it's like, well, as you can see, these chickens, they really get to enjoy their life where they go outside for a little bit sometimes, except when there's bird flu. And it's like, let's just have an honest conversation with ourselves and say, you know, this is our meat bird or whatever. We put them in bad conditions because we say that humans are better than chickens, and we're right, you know, damn it. You ever see you see a chicken? Oh, they're actually quite cute, but you know, outside of that, what do they do all day? They're not solving maths equations. Then they're not sitting there thinking like, ooh, I think therefore I am. They're like buck, you know. And so I think for things like cruelty free proceeds to watch them burn alive. You know what? Cruelty low then. You know how you can buy like low, instead of like non-alcoholic, you can get like low alcoholic things. This is the cruel version of that, or the less cruel version of that, I guess. So yeah, let's place our buttons around the edges. These are actually unnecessary, like I mentioned, but I think for design reasons, it's cool to have it be there everywhere. So make at least like a few more of these. Yeah, I kind of like the slab button design around the edge here. It's fun the way you have to keep things functional, right? Yeah, I'm guessing the slimes are actually spawning on this block here. Because they've stopped spawning now, suspiciously, if you ask me. Also, yeah, the single block of dripstone is just, it's not doing anything. I think I might have to move. I guess I could buy some more. I'll stop talking about alcohol this early. Yeah, 9 PM is far too early to be talking about alcohol. You're right. That is ridiculous of me. Who would be drinking at 9 PM? Don't you know they're like, I genuinely can't work that out. I know you must be in a different time zone, but then surely you must know that you must be able to calculate that there are different time zones out there, right? Maybe. Okay, now we're gonna place some buttons there and there. Why? No good reason. Okay, let's go to sleep. Nice. Toy Cat endorses day drinking. I think it's, like, the reason you shouldn't day drink is not because drinking in the day is really bad for you or anything like that. It's because if you do it in the day, it's kind of implied that, like, you're not enjoying your day without it. By waiting till the evening and then, like, finishing off your day with it, that's a very different activity to like, it's 10 a.m. and I feel terrible, I'll have a drink. You know, it's the difference between enjoying going out for food and eating 6,000 calories every day and not being able to stop yourself. It's the difference between, you know, like enjoying retail therapy, as people call it, and having $10,000 of credit card debt. It's the difference between your inventory being a bit cluttered and you not being able to pick up any items because there's no space left. There's a lot of differences. Also, you know, I'm kind of shocked at how slow the birch trees are growing. What do you reckon, chat? How do we make them grow faster? There's not a thing. You shouldn't drink in the day because you shouldn't drink, says ANL Plays. Yeah, I mean, if you believe in no drinking, then that is the big reason to be against day drinking. But the reason people are in generally as a society, we say alcohol is one of the few substances that isn't like super bad. It has like so many detrimental effects. Like it's just so you know, it's like the ice cream thing from earlier. Like you're doing some bad things for your body in exchange for some good feelings for your mind, I guess. If we say that the reason it's like bad during the day is because it's like, yeah, you should be able to get through a day without it. It's very easy to become dependent on it. I don't want to like pretend like I have an addiction story or anything here, but like definitely in my teenage years, I had like a very deeply rooted like, wow, all the best times I have are while I'm in this substance zone, and so you know, I would definitely contrive reasons to dive into it. And I think being reliant on anything outside, I think when you're reliant on something outside of yourself that is harmful, that's not good, maybe. That's my take. But yeah, I'm going to put these slabs here. They're not actually necessary to stop slimes or golems. I just think they kind of look cool. Do you agree with me, chat? I'm going to add something to the farm. Yeah, I think it's like there's a lot of things in life like this. Also, yeah, there's nothing about this part of the farm that should be different to the rest. Oh wait, no, it's because there's water sources here. I think I found it. I found the issue, chat. Okay, so we just same time scoop up both of those. They're instantly refilling from here. I wonder why this is like a source block rather than flowing. Is that, you know, whatever, it works. The farm does what it needs to do. The important thing is to do things in moderation. Yeah, I think that's what most people will tell you about most things, is that it really doesn't matter what the thing is. Basically, everything is terrible when you make your entire life about it. There's this really counterintuitive, I forget the name of the principle is. It's where to be really good at something, you have to be good at other things. You might think the way to be the best Minecrafter in the world is to play Minecraft, Fortnite, Apex, whatever games are popular these days. I don't know what the most competitive game out there is right now. I'd guess it's like one of the Tarkov style things. You hear but they're making a new Tarkov style thing in Call of Duty. I think that's gonna be a big trend amongst a few games, like having, like it's gonna be the next battle royale trend. That's my guess. By the way, is like, you know, like continuing stats, almost like an MMO, but like with guns and stuff. But you know, you can test that in a few years' time. I said in one of my I watched my second Let's Play episode back again, and it's funny because I'm talking about how the Wii U is like a revolution. You should buy Nintendo shares now, and it's like it's their biggest financial failure ever. So like, don't take advice from me. I clearly don't know how the game industry's going. Although if you bought Nintendo shares when I said, you'd now be up like 10 times your money. So maybe you should listen to me. You should just ignore the reasons why. I like death in moderation. I think all human beings, you'll notice every single human being is going to enjoy death in moderation. Like not the moment you're born. You have a little bit more death as you're going on. By the time you're 70, you're looking like death. and then one day it hits you all at once. So, I don't know how much iron the farmer's made. Seems very efficient. I think the fact that it's not killing 2 iron golems is its only major inefficiency, which is pretty good for something I made by just taking an iron farm. And honestly, like, if you look how basic this is, it's quite impressive that it works well. Like, I like that. I like taking things down to the basics and then, like, adding things later if you want to, you know? Also, hey, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Hey, Toy Cat, I've got a video here on legit survival, speedrun Minecraft, but if you see an animal, you fail. That is an interesting one. That's like one of those bad speedrun ideas. I think I don't know how, like, it's obvious, that's one of the most ridiculously challenging challenges, which is funny to say. It doesn't seem like it should be, but I think it is. So yeah, we got a full stack of these now. Pretty good. Got an extra birch log. Take the torches with me. A boat. Why do I have so many boats lying around? Maybe it'd be faster with extra campfires. Oh yeah, because of the because I've got the hoppers everywhere else. I can just place campfires on those hoppers. Do hoglins count as animals? If so, it would make the nether painful. I mean, blazes and wither skeleton blazes count as animals. No wait, no they don't. Oh, blazes animals, chat. I mean, they're mobs, but are mobs animals? The thing is, stop about that. Spend TPL for a month therapy. I'm heavy drinker. Please stop encourage others out of your memory. Stop, please. See, Scone, next man, I don't know how much of that is real, but even if it is not real itself, it is a thing that is common outside of it. Like, again, like this, I'm not making like an anti-alcohol PSA, but I kind of am. Like, it can be, it's like very physically addicting. Like, have you ever seen someone get the shakes from like lack of, it's the same thing. It's like, it can be very bad, some would say. But I think like most things in life, it's that really key message of make sure, but long before you get close to where it's damaging you, you stop. The first sign of something damaging you, question like, should I continue doing this? And if you stick to that, you'll be in a somewhat good place. Or maybe you won't be, who knows. Also, I think we've got enough saplings now after this tree. So I'll take the ones on the ground, assuming no more grow while I do this. And I'm just going to plant them in the little section of the world, specifically for them. Also, yeah, I'm going to now stay up overnight, just in case the pigs turn into whatever they're called. It'll be great. Also, the golem farm is currently not doing something. That's concerning. It's a big concern. I got a cat, but where's my golem? I have a serious eating problem. Besides that, I'm fine, says Mark Q. I think like, no joke, like, food addiction is a real thing. Like, it is, you know, we treat it very differently to other types of addiction because it's so, like, you know, unlike, if you want to not drink alcohol, before you get physically addicted, it's quite fine. You can just never touch alcohol in your life. I know a surprising number of people are just like, yeah, I don't drink. And it's weird because everyone gives them the weird, like, oh, why don't you? As if it's like, well, surely it should be you who justifies why you do put poison in your body, right? But anyway, yeah, it's interesting to me. A lot of people are just like, yeah, I've never done it and I don't intend to, or I did it once and never again. I feel like we'd probably be in a better place, a healthier place as a world if that was the accepted norm, right? If that was like where most people were. Did you slap a cat with a sapling? Would you not slap a cat with a sapling if you could? Tell me that's a lie. No, I'm really excited for tomorrow, by the way. We still don't know if there's going to be a snapshot, but like Ooh, this drink tastes so weird. Ooh. I think it'd just be water with a tiny bit of like, ooh, it's got something in there. I mean, I guess all the other vitamins and hydration or whatever. But no, yeah, it's really, really interesting in a few ways. But yeah, food addiction is really interesting because it's like, you can't avoid it. You can just not drink in your life. You can't not eat food. And like, you know, and because it's kind of like the normalized thing. Like when you pass McDonald's every day, you're gonna see, you know, like you're gonna be 3 decisions away from a bit. Like if you want to get your hands on illegal drugs, you have to go through a lot of steps. You have to like, you want them. You speak to someone who knows where to get them. You go to that person, you give them money. It's quite sketchy. Now you have the thing. Now you do step 1, step 2, step 3 to inhale the thing or enjoy the thing. Should I break up my girlfriend if I have to hide my love for Minecraft? Your answer will be the final call. Lag is great. I don't think... I think if your girlfriend doesn't love Minecraft, she doesn't love you. That's just... I'm sorry to tell you. That's just the facts. You know, I can help you break the news to her. Wait, I'll make you... You know how like sometimes there's like member or like Patreon goals that are like, I'll record a ringtone for you. My ringtone for you will be breaking up. Hey, just wanted to let you know, my boy Lag is great. He's having a really good time with a thing of his that he doesn't feel he can tell you about. And he's decided, in fact, we've decided together, me and Lag is great, that sadly, this is the end of the path for you and him. We appreciate your patience during the application process, and you know, you will receive a gift basket in the mail. There you go. You gotta sweeten the deal with the gift basket. I think honestly, looting 1 might be good enough. Like, we have to buy it 4 times and spend a lot of money combining it, but it'll save us effort, and that's good. And we only need looting on 1 sword ever. Yeah, let's just spend a whole stack of let's spend a stack of emeralds. Probably the best way to do it. You can make a range of cards for breakups. Oh yeah, there's a new card coming out real soon actually. I've been making these okay, so again, my very high quality business model is to only make out of season products. So my Christmas shirt is going out of sale in 2 weeks. You won't be able to buy it after that. As soon as it becomes seasonable again, it's like, oof, don't know about that, mate. Yeah, we've got some, I started making a few months ago, some Valentine's Day cards. And there is a second one in the lineup coming soon. I like it a lot. I think it's going to be great. And if you want to get your hands on one, then I don't know, you can't yet. That's my high quality ad. Is you want to buy a thing, well you can't. If you wanted to buy the thing, well you should have considered that earlier, huh? Looking forward to the cards. I can't wait. Me too. I think they're gonna be good. So yeah, get some goodness in there. We got 41 emeralds now. Also, we got another one of these. Also, did you see the one? Is that a different Wandering Trader? Oh, it is. Wait, light blue. We don't need it, but and sand, which we wanted gravel, not sand, right? Chat, can you get gravel from the Wandering Trader? I don't know if I can. I'll buy some packed ice and I'll buy some sand. I think sand is it's gotta come first here, right? Yeah, and then we'll drop the birch leaves on the ground and buy some packed ice. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna do other things with that, but I guess I'll give you you can have some packed ice instead, I guess. There's a new article on the Minecraft website confirming that snapshots for 1.20 will start tomorrow. Oh, it is tomorrow, Brayden. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, the mystery is solved. I'll get my 14 carrots back now. Probably gonna get some more food. And I'm also gonna, okay, let's do what we should have done a long time ago and just sort out the chest. Oh, this isn't sorting anything, but it's pushing my problems away, which is what I need to do right now. Birch logs, I'll do the same, and then mangrove, whatchamacallums, they go up here. Do you have any advice on how to work with villagers? Oh, if you're looking to work with some villagers, you know, like some underprivileged peoples, there's a few techniques you can work with. Also, sand now goes in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have so much sand by the end of this. What do I even do with it? Also, new business idea, breakup service. Pay me $8 and I will break up with your girlfriend. You know, breakup cards should be a thing. It's like, look, this isn't a faultless thing. Here is a card. You know, actually, that's all. Hope you have a good day. So, Wandering Traders should sell everything. What a scam. I totally agree. Why did Mojang change the serious dedication? Back when you had to use up an entire dedication Diamond Hoe achievement meant something. Now it's just a freebie achievement. I don't know what you mean by they changed the serious dedication. I'm guessing there's an achievement for using a Diamond Hoe that now you cannot use an entire Diamond Hoe for. I'm getting that much from context. But I didn't know about it. What if Wandering Traders sold unique items? I think they effectively trialed that with Caves and Cliffs Part 1. They made it the only way to get a few items. And the reception wasn't overwhelmingly positive. But that's probably not all the way down to, you know, just that one thing. So yeah, I think... I know, I'm kind of torn about the whole thing. About whether it's a good... You know, like, Wandering Traders having unique items now means you're appealing to RNG. In ways you probably shouldn't. Hey, we're getting all of the steaks we need. Wait, where did my previous steaks go? Oh, I was just that low on steaks. Okay. Well, cooked them up. That means few have gone down the void, or down the hole. Up to 21. Okay, so... Now we do a little more trading. I hope you've gone back to your normal prices. Indeed he has. Got to get this shovel back up though. So, shovel, 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 shovel. Oh, we're maxed out apparently. I never quite understand the number of trades they're willing to make in a day with you. Oh, come on. You can't be charging me that much. So, yeah, we'll just go grab the emeralds from a chest. Assuming we have some. And then we'll buy some bookcases to... Oh, this is expensive. We won't buy bookcases to get books anymore. We'll make our own books. Wait, is the book... The book trade is still 1-to-1. Yeah, okay, we're good. Do you prefer to be called Andrew or Toycat by subscribers? I think online, at least for me, some people love the first name thing. I think... If you're calling me by my first name, you're someone from real life. There are people in real life that like me, and there are people in real life that hate me. And it's true that there are both those types on the internet. But the people that hate me on the internet usually aren't spending all their time watching my stuff. So if you're saying Toycat, I assume that you got some friendly things to say. So yeah, I prefer it in that way. Obviously, other people have their own opinions. But that goes without saying for anything, doesn't it? Okay, so... Would we have any, Should I put on a chain helmet? I think having a chain helmet could be pretty fun. I've got the mending book already. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so... I'm gonna switch to a chain helmet, and we could have, like, gold boots or something. Oh, no, we can't get gold boots, because we're gonna have to craft some iron boots ourselves. Because... whatever. It's fine. Oh, wait, there was some leather there. Okay, I need this leather. Quite badly to make some books. So, ton of paper, ton of books. Okay, here's my plan, chat. Right after, we always gotta check the villager. My foot fell asleep, what do I do? Help. I've spent so much of my life struggling with that, and I've come to the conclusion, if you wanna hear it with me here, is that you've just gotta, like... it's gonna suck regardless, so put your foot into it, don't put your foot into it, you know? Like, go through the pain, don't go through the pain. It all works the same way, I think. Yeah, if I put looting on the sword... Okay, so I'll put the 2 looting books together. We need a looting 2 book. Easy. Then we'll take the helmet, and we'll put mending on it. Because we just need one of those. Easy. And then... Should I buy a second diamond sword of knockback? And then I could make knockback 2. Do I want knockback 2 on my primary sword? If I've got knockback 1, do I... you know, I don't even know at this point. Let's sell some books. Because we need to get back up to 32. Will he buy that many of me, actually? Okay, he will. So we got that many books. Now we can buy 2 more lootings. So we'll combine another 2 set of looting 2s together. Looting 1, looting 1. Okay, so putting looting 2 together costs 4. Whereas putting it on a sword costs 5. Logically, therefore, we want to combine the books together first. Then put it on the sword, probably. That's probably true. No, we're out for experience. Yeah, maybe not. How did you get a grindstone, says Isaac. Isaac, I don't understand why the crafting recipe for a grindstone accepts sandstone only with the mangrove wood, but it does. Oh no, I usually called you Andrew. You know what this means? We gotta be friends IRL. Only solution, says Polly E. I mean, the UK is so tiny, you probably live next door to me. So, hi. We're neighbors now. Can you please stop telling me that I shouldn't be installing a heat pump? Thank you very much. How did you... so yeah, I think knockback 2 would be useful because creepers. Funky glasses, Toy Cat. Thank you. I think my glasses are funky. I actually don't. I think they're pretty standard glasses, right? Maybe? Are they standard? I guess anything is or isn't standard, depending on your definition of the word standard. Also, I think the shovel is now taking up all my... Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, I'm going to put mending on the helmet first, just because I need to... Yeah, actually, why is the shovel taking all of it? Is that how mending's meant to work? I don't think it is. So we'll put a... Oh, we could put fire aspect. I think we should put fire aspect on the sword. What do you reckon, chat? Lol, heat pump seems like an intelligent investment. Yeah, a lot of people really hate... So one of the... In the UK housing market, people love when you have a boiler for some reason. Like a gas boiler. But I bought a house that... I didn't even consider the heating in the house I bought. I was just like, oh yeah, I wanted the land and I wanted the... Like, you know, the location. I didn't care about the... You know, the specifics of what's inside. And then it's like, oh, it's all really inefficient. This, that. And it's like, oh, so I can just upgrade straight to the best thing, like a heat pump. Whereas if you spend thousands on a boiler that takes Russian gas, then now you're screwed both ways, right? Actually, you know, I am mad. I wanna, you know, here's my criticism. Because of the way we price things, everyone who has a gas boiler makes it more expensive to use electricity for everyone else. It's one of those like, it's one of those tragedy of the commons things, where the more people using something, make it more expensive. Like, there are solutions which are really bad personally, but really good collectively. And there are solutions which are really bad collectively, but really good personally. And ideally, we should have it be, we should use the systems that be to make it so that as many choices that are good collectively are good personally, and if they're bad collectively, there should be some, you should feel some of that personally, you know, like, if you drive through I don't know, if you're driving somewhere and you're polluting children's lungs, you should be like, oh yeah, this costs you one pound to drive here, mate, or whatever the heck it is. You know, honestly, yeah, that's, I think that's I think it's a weird thing, but also, like, people who are like, yeah, we'll just make our boilers gas, which, side note, makes us very reliant on a country which has only been very good to us. I mean, we've never had any issues with that. Russia, that Putin guy, they are a very reliable partner. There'll never be any issues. And now, because electricity, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about right here. Do you want to hear about electricity? No, it's weird because if you think about like any other market, you can like segment it. So there's like electricity that, you know, like apples you can buy cheap apples, expensive apples, and like medium apples, right? I think. I don't know how apples work, honestly. Who buys apples? You know, do you know we've made like tastier snacks? You know, you can have like a tub of ice cream. You are aware of that, right? You know those exist. Why are you eating apples? You know, have you not seen them? It's okay if you haven't seen them. We can be embarrassed. Also, now I'm gonna put the enchantment on my helmet. Later we'll make that work. Just because it's easier that way. Also, I wanted to thank you for being the most reliable source for Minecraft Bedrock, even here in Germany. I switched to Bedrock because of your videos, says Xiaozao. I'm shocked by how many people say that. Like, it's funny because, you know, Microsoft as an organization had a lot of issues with me around the time of Bedrock's release. Which still means there's a lot of things that I, you know, like, that, in a way, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm the blah, 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 blah. I had all sorts of issues. But that I feel like I must be, like, one of the premier sources of teaching people that, like, Bedrock is real Minecraft you can play. Maybe that's not what they want. But I feel like, you know, someone at Mojang, just saying here, kind of doing you a little bit of a favor, if nothing else. Let's put the helmet on, actually, just so it gets mended a little bit. Oh no, the helmet's just going to take it all, I guess. It's very weird how mending works. I never quite understand it. We should put mending on the shield as well. Yeah, just mending everything. Why not, right? Bedrock has some cool stuff, but I think Java is better overall. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable opinion to have. I think the cool way to play Minecraft is to enjoy both versions. Obviously, you're going to have a main version, and that's probably wherever your long-term world is. But I think if you like Minecraft, playing the other version is fun every now and then. Which is why when we hit 900 members, I'll play Medium Salmon Edition. Apple-flavored ice cream, lol. I actually, I've got one of the Minecraft-flavored ice creams is apple-flavored, or apple pie, or whatever. It's as American as apple pie. Definitely Unbreaking is a must on the shield. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use, like, I don't have to do much defending from things. Like, the first time I used the totem, well, the totem was there, protect me from death. It didn't work very well. I love how I can build on the roof on Java, but my main is Bedrock because I like controller. Yeah, a lot of people act like you're crazy for using a controller, but it's like a really, you know, it's the most comfortable solution, if that makes any sense. You know, like if you've never used a controller, it's this weird set of knobs and buttons. But my hands just rest here. I've got some. I sometimes have to use these fingers, but it's like what, 2 fingers on each hand, and now I've got the full range of everything I want to do. My hands can sit down here. I don't have to like. I know. I think it's chill personally. When I play games in my free time, I generally play on controller. I think it is a bit of a curse. Like when you get. Also, why do I have a pumpkin in there? Let's take it out, I guess. It's a bit of a blessing and a curse to really, really like a mouse and keyboard, right? Because it is way better for... like, there's no doubting the mouse is a better input than the right stick. Like, this is a terrible input method because it only has a little bit of... Whereas a mouse, you've got more leverage, I guess is the word. But the rest of the controller is like very easily located, rather than being, you know, like there's no one's debating that a keyboard was invented to type, not to play games. So the keyboard is inferior to a controller, the mouse is superior to a controller, and so when you combine them, it depends on what game you're playing as to what you're gonna need from that. Bedrock is hated on too much by Java players. I see it on like I think in general that is true. I do see there's like a fear of Bedrock almost. You know how we use the words like homophobia or transphobia? Like, you know, I'm literally scared of gay people. That is what I am. But like, yeah, that's the joke people make. But there is a little bit of like, yeah, it is a fear for some people of the unknown. Like, you know, what if a gay person breaks into my house and murders me? You know, then the most important part of what would be happening there is definitely his preferences in partner, right? More seriously though, I think people really do have a there are distinct. Also, I've now got the experience I need to finally put my sword together. Heck yeah. Sorry, back to what I was saying. there's like a fear of like, oh god, what if this is the plan? What if this is what comes to us? And it has like a little bit of validity that you're like, oof, what happens there? But yeah, something about fear breeds hate. You know, like it's very. There hasn't been an example in the West where we've had to rally around and like hate someone. Like, you know, we make jokes about Rush or whatever, but I don't think people are like hate them. They're just like, oh yeah, there's that one lead. I guess actually, you know what? Yeah, the leader of Rush, people hate him, right? But in a way, that's fear. You're like, oh god, what is he gonna do next? You know, it's like the madman thing. Like, you know, if he's willing to do that, and that doesn't seem like a smart move to me, what other ridiculous things are they willing to do? And that's why people get scared. And so, okay, so let's grab Mending. We do have a spare book lying here. I think I should put Fire Aspect on her, no question. So I want Fire Aspect, and I want Mending, and I want Unbreaking, but I'll accept Fire Aspect is more important. The only reason he's scary is because he has a bunch of nukes, says George Hoback. Yeah, the only reason the gay person that broke it... I shouldn't stick with that analogy. I'm going to get in trouble for that. But you know, I'm gonna do it anyway. But the only reason the gay person that snuck into my house with a knife to kill me is scary is because of the knife. And apparently, if you're homophobic, the fact that he's gay. But that still means that they're scary, you know? There's still... Just because it's because of one thing. You know, like, I'm... I don't know. There's a ton of fun examples I'm sure you could raise. Okay, so can we put Mending on there? We can't. Can we put Fire Aspect? Is there like a... It costs 9 each time. That's pricey, but I can make that happen. Yeah, I think people fear... I have a fear, like... This is true for me, at least. When seeing a person that's trying to be scary is like, meh. Seeing a person who's acting uncontrollably and confusing is like, ooh, I'm going to weave around you as hard as I can. Because at least people, you know, like, trying to be scary, you know, like, threatening someone... actually, you know, threatening someone nice isn't smart. But, like, if you do that thing, there's this real problem in, like... This is, like, the one thing in... Okay, no, let's not. But there's a problem, I think, that... happens predominantly in like guy circles. I think this like I think if you're a guy of any age, you've experienced this somewhere in your life where two dudes are like in this like pride thing and they can't back down because once it's almost like the prison rules thing. Like you can't be seen as being the weak one or whatever, and it causes like ridiculous things to happen because they're both like, oh yeah, I'll do. But at least there's like a internal logic happening there. You're like. You know, if the guy threatens you, you know, you let him win, and then he can stop threatening you. Or you win, and then he can't be able to threaten you because you've won. There's like at least something happening there. If there's a guy like, you know, give me the space rocks or I'll stab you. You know, if that guy who breaks into my house. Also, what the heck has just happened to the pigs? Oh, that was strange, huh? Yeah, the should we place some torches around her? Yeah, why not? Let's just... A couple blocks there and there. You know, it's like, I can't give you the space rocks. I literally cannot give it... You know, if I want my life... You know, if there's a guy who breaks in here now and says, Toy Cat, give me your orange water. Then I can choose, I'm not going to give you my iron water, or I'll give you my iron water. If a guy asks me for space rocks, I'm going to say... Please be more specific. I'll give you what you want. I mean, I'm not going to say that, but in my head I'll be like, I'd like to give you what I want, but I don't know what space rocks are. The biggest reason that you're not getting what you need is because and you know, a lot of the time people take that weirdly. Like, every time you don't understand someone, instead of being like, oh, you see, when I said space rocks, what I actually meant was this. And we're like, no, give me the space rocks. And it's like, I don't understand. Yeah, fear is like the reason people are scared of Kim Jong-un. Like, North Korea is a country of what, like 10 nuclear weapons. They've got the fewest of any country out there. So, the reason people are scared of Kim Jong-un is because they have no clue. Like, they seem unpredictable. Their whole brand as a country is trying to be as unpredictable as possible, basically. And that is scary, some might say. Also, yeah, let's put... Do we have Fire Aspect as one of these? If we do, we don't need to use this, right? And if we don't... Oh, Sharpness! Wait, how did you get over there, Mr. Sharpness Man? I think Sharpness is more important than Fire Aspect. Yeah, I think that's got to be true. Let's buy ourselves some books. There are better ways to do this, but you know, actually, let's do the better way. Let's chop down some sugarcane. What is this conversation, lol? I think we're talking about my deep-seated fear of someone breaking into my house and asking for moon rocks. You know, it's a deep-seated fear we should all have. It's going to happen to you one day. You're not going to be mentally prepared for it. Some would say you can never be mentally prepared. Nor can you be physically prepared, because there's no such thing as moon rocks. To be fair, you could do a lot of damage with one well-aimed nuke. Yeah, I think about that sometimes. Like, we need to have, like, an incentive system set up so that no one benefits from the destruction of, like, a city. And that's basically how it is. Like, what are the densest cities on Earth? Like Tokyo, like in Istanbul or Cairo. If you take out one of those cities, you probably don't gain that much from it. Like, you weaken the country whose city it belongs to, so that might be good for you. But you also weaken the world economy, and because we're all interconnected, like, you know, if London stopped existing tomorrow, if New York stopped existing tomorrow, it would be like a devastating blow. We'd all be like, oh god. Like, if you live nowhere, if you live the other side of the planet to New York, you would feel somewhere in your prices of things around you. Did you guys know IBX Toycat has a Discord server? Because IBX Tolkien has forgotten about it. Someone please tell IBX Toycat what I told you. So I had a Discord server, but we, like, it became, like, not fun or useful. Like, you know, like, and so I was going to shut it down, but, the mods there suggested, like, actually, some people like this, we'll keep it running. And so I said, okay, yeah, this is not, like, run by me. This is, like, a Toycat fan server at this point. And I think that was the best thing to do. But it just means, like, it would be a place, you know, like, in general, like, social media, like, all other, okay, I'm not a social person, so social media where you just talk to people all day already didn't sound that great to me. But then it was, like, a lot of people who, like, actively didn't like me. It's like, why am I making this space for you? You can have this space for yourself if you need to have these opinions. That's important for you to do, clearly. But I don't know why I'm, like, you know, allowing this effectively. And so, then I did it. I just heard, like, a goat. You know, I probably didn't hear a goat. Also, we need to put protection 4 on my helmet. I think that's be a good idea. She did not take it well. I screen recorded and said what you said. There's no way you did that, Lag. It's great. I want to see it so bad if you did, but there's no way you did. I want to see that. I really would like to see that. But I don't think it's... That's not what happened, right? That's not what happened. Okay, let's get Frostwalker. Yeah, I need some Frostwalker right now. No, we'll get Sharpness from the villager in the boat. So we kind of need to do this twice as well, actually. Should we do it twice? We can't afford to, clearly. You know, let's do it. Let's get a Sharpness 5 diamond sword. I think that's worth doing, personally. So we'll just trade in some extra... Yeah, there we go. 2 Sharpness 4 books. Make a Sharpness 5. It shouldn't cost me that much to do. I don't think. Yeah, it costs 1, and now we can put it on the sword for the same price. No, it costs 13 now. Whereas mending still costs 9, I assume. Okay, so yeah, there is a direct cost on these things. You'd always have a server where you have a rule against people constantly DMing you. Some content creators do that. Oh yeah, like DMs are turned off and everything. It's just like, it would be, it's like when you make a space, it's your responsibility to do X, Y, Z on that space. Like in this chat right now, even though it's just a live chat, I try my best to make it like relatively pleasant. So, you know, we have Kat here very kindly. Remove any messages that break rules. Trying to make a better place for discussion so I can read your messages. But also we need to get experience quite badly. It's funny how we go back and forth between like having too much XP, needing more XP, etc, etc. Also, we have so many books on us at this point. Yeah, let's do some trading. That's what we need to do next. I've got lots and lots of enchantments to add to this thing. But yeah, we can trade our soul away. Trading books/shelves is free. Bookshelf for free, and then each book for 1. Yeah, it is true. I was even making a profit for a little bit in there. Okay, sell all of those. Then go to you and sell my pumpkins. But yeah, I think fear is the biggest motivator in humans for a lot of things. Like when you can't predict someone is when you'll do a lot of like radical things. So it's where a lot of our society, you know, like creating peace to me means like removing unpredictability. Is line up a system so that no smart person would do a bad thing. That's how society works to some extent. Is like there are lots of bad things that just aren't worth doing because of all the negative consequences that will happen if you do. That's a pretty decent system for lots of things. Yeah, if I buy bookshelf and break it, I'm getting free XP. Yeah, look at this. Genius Toy Cat over here. Got an XP creating machine. But yeah, now I'm going to go back to the pigs. That's going to be my primary source of this. The new bookcases coming 1.20 will be helpful in reducing the chest full of books I have. No, I think... I really do. I've been thinking about it, because like 1.19's problem was they announced way less stuff, and then they delivered less than all the stuff they... So like that was a bit of a bummer. So then their response is like... And so at first I was like, ooh, I don't know if that's good. But every single feature so far in 1.19 actually is something I want in my world. And that is a change for a while. They're not throwing stuff at the wall, they're being very precise. And I hope that they continue with that. You need to make a hangout with members and viewers, like if I'm going through hell and you don't show shy. Sorry, but guys, he does it like that. I have no idea what's going on with you, Mr. Scone, Next Mad Criminals, but I'm sorry to hear it. Doesn't sound like it's good for you, clearly. But yeah, no, it's, I think a lot of people enjoy social, they get something from it. And like, I really can, like, I like, but I find like most social interactions to be crazy. You know, like, the whole like, it's scary when you don't understand someone. Sometimes I feel like that for just all people. I'm like, why is this the norm, you know? Like, there's a lot of things like that. Like, I still don't, I every now and then I think I understand it, and then I like go back to like, I'm not sure I do. But like clubs, or like organic food, or like, I think, I'm like, oh yeah, it makes sense, this is why. And then I'm like, nah, that can't actually be why. And one of those things, a lot of people I get that way, where it's like, I don't understand what we're both doing in this conversation. People are unpredictable. I guess that's, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the, you fear things you don't understand. And so you don't. Maybe that's the other thing. So let's throw sharpness on there first. This is gonna be cool now. Looting 3 and sharpness 5, 13 attack damage. Pretty cool if you ask me. I wanna go to like smack someone down now. I think if I get a critical, I can one-hit KO anything but a zombie, right? I guess we could test. Also, nope. Waiting for another one of you. Now let's sell some more tools. I'm slowly trying to get my shovel back up to max, because there's always going to be an excuse to do a lot of digging in Minecraft. Oh, actually, wait, we got a toolsmith here. Do I want to sell my iron to you to be able to buy an axe? No, I'm not sure I do. I think I want to sell... Okay, I've got another toolsmith here, though, right? Yeah, if I buy... Okay. This is just a good XP getting method, I guess. Then I can sell him my iron. And then we can see what he's offering. So efficiency 2 isn't that great. I guess they're all going to go down the axe and then... Can they give you shovels too, right? They can. Do I want a good shovel? Being able to buy shovels for big projects would be good, actually. So either I commit to buying... No, I'm going to just... Yeah, if I just continuously sell them that, I can see what's going on. So that's cool. That's cool that I can do that. Sharpness and looting is a good combo. The only better combo would be sharpness and looting and fire aspect. Although I think realistically I have to decide between what comes first, fire aspect or mending. And I think mending is going to be more important. So mending for 17 seems a little painful, but it's what I'm building up for next. Also, hey, Darren Hughes, thank you for gifting 5 members. We're now at 721. Sharpness plus looting equals shooting. You know, that's what it is, Dan Marsh. I've got the shooting enchantment, or, if you will, the sharting enchantment, if you were to put it that way. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on breeding pigs like it's no one's business, and also I want to get closer to the birch forest so it keeps growing. We need as many ticks of that to be happening. But yeah, right now things are good. I'm gonna go out in the night. And I'm going to enjoy my new sword. Also, I'm going to throw away my pickaxes somewhere. Congratulations to all the new members. You now have access to the members-only video playlist. According to Hannah Joy, there is a great video about a man bathing in iron brew in there. I can't confirm or deny this, but that sounds interesting to me. So yeah, with looting 3 on my sword, I'll get way more iron when I kill zombies. Oh, that was weird. Oh, because I'm so close to the pigs. Mobs... Look, there's like... Mobs don't like to spawn here and they get laggy when they do. Oh, that's so weird. So right now I've got like enough pigs to get a lot done. But I want more pigs. I want the pigs to... Yeah, my pigs. The pigs should... Until the pigs are literally getting my game down to like 10 FPS, which is when there's not enough pigs, is what I'm saying. Okay. So, it's hard to feed them, but I've got to keep trying. Can you turn your world to a Minecraft server crossplay, please? I'd like to play with you too. And Nicholas, if you want to play in my world, the Let's Play world is actually available in the marketplace. You can check it out, live in the set. Do you see that? I literally can't eat here. There we go. I got it. I got it. It took some time, but I did it. Oh yeah, this is rough. The game is begging me not to breed more pigs, but that's a sign I've got to do it. Also, I can stand here at night, and there's no problem because hostile mobs just like the game isn't going to bother spawning hostile mobs when it's like dying this bad. That's got to be a pro tip for a video sometime. Like, if you put enough mobs in one place, hostile mobs won't spawn. You know, useful pro tips with Toycat. I just got flashbacks to the console limit. That was one of the cool things about Bedrock. Like, because they cared much less about making like a fine console experience, they're like, you know, just have as many mobs as you like, and if it breaks the game, it breaks the game. Which I just have to say, like, that is against the way certification used to work. Like, you can't just have games which, when doing something you're expected to do, don't, you know, like, crash the console. But I love that they let you do it, because having this many pigs is my God-given right. No one can stop me. More pigs means more bacon. Or in my case, more iron. Yeah, I still haven't worked out how I'm going to kill them all. I definitely need to get under there. And I want to do it from this side. Okay, let's dig it now, actually. So we'll go down. And then the moment I break either one of these blocks, it's going to cause a whole problem. I guess if I break them... Okay. I've got a solution. Maybe. I'll put some trapdoors here and here. And then one there. And then they'll all kind of be forced into this one place. You know, when I have enough hoppers, I can just, like, automatically collect it all. So, yeah, pigs sound like a Geiger counter. Oh, yeah, you're right. I got a... Oh, that is funny, actually. I got a little Geiger counter here, which is my pigs. So, yeah, I'm gonna breed a few more pigs. I was gonna not, but I'm realizing, like, you know, the game isn't breaking that bad. We'll turn down the render distance when they turn into piglins, and we'll, like, you know, we'll have a solution for it all. It'll be great. So yeah, getting another batch of lightning is going to be very, very key for this world. So what I'm going to do while I wait for it is next episode, episode 40, I think we're going to do something... we're going to do something big building-wise. It's going to be a lot of fun in that way. Because I think I've been lacking, like, a big mega project for a while. You should put hoppers under them after raising the walls if possible. Yeah, that's what I want to do for, like, a proper iteration of this. Actually, yeah, in the future, we'll have, like, a subset of pigs. I don't even know what I'm saying here. Your world is radioactive. Only that part of the world is radioactive. Do you see how fine it is for the rest of the world? It's just when you're looking that way, the game doesn't like it. As soon as they're out of simulation distance, all my problems go away. So yeah, now let's go over here. Let's breed some pigs. These are the backup pigs after all. Yeah, I think if I had the half slabs going from there to here, that'd be really clever to have a bunch of pigs grow up here. But instead I've done the opposite, where I've got half slabs going every other direction. Oh, sorry, slabs. I'm sorry, they're called half slabs colloquially. It's broken my brain. Okay, now let's do what I wanted to do. Let's kill some mobs. Whoa, yeah, one hit KO. That's what I want to see. Look at this, chat. Oh, isn't that the most satisfying thing? Just one hit KOs everywhere. Besides the enchanted armor guy. But even then, I get his enchanted armor now. It's got projectile protection. You know, that's great. Yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy just having a night of, like, you get a death, and you, and you, and you. I could make a mob grinder. Wait, yeah, that's an idea. I can now... Tell me if you like this idea, chat. So, most mob grinders exist really high in the sky, like that thing is over there. Oh, no! The reason that's a thing is because you need to do a lot of... In the same way my mobs are falling down, you need to do something like that. However, if I'm going to use a looting sword with sharpness, the fall only has to be 4 or 5 blocks. Actually, it'd be more if I'm not doing criticals. But, you know, I want to turn this old iron golem farm, which does not work right now. It's got, like, all the basics and then some extra stuff to turn into a mob grinder. I could build like a little automatic mob grindy thing here. And that would allow me to get more bone meal, which would be cool, right? Mob grinders is what I use while doing homeworks as Ara bones. You know what? You should be doing. No, I think that is... I have kind of criticized things you have to do while AFK in Minecraft before. I've been playing an idle game recently on my phone. And it has started to make me realize, like, it is cool to feel like you're being productive while you're doing absolutely nothing. There is something about that is satisfying. I'll have to admit. But yeah, so we could use that to get iron in a different way. If we also wanted to get, like, armor and whatnot at the same time. Something to think about. Something to think about. Also, yeah, I just realized we're getting experience right now. This is still probably my best XP farm until I make a mob grinder. It's just such a centerpiece for the world, right? Yeah, let's take advantage of it. There's a bunch of mobs in here anyway. Oh, do you see? What was that? Is it because I'm too close to the pig farm, do you think? It's gotta be that, right? The way mobs are moving around here. It's a little bit manic. Yeah, I feel like something's wrong with the AI. It's just a little bit wrong, right? See how the XP isn't even getting picked up? Yeah, it's just a little bit broken. Not massively broken, just slightly. Yeah, I can't even eat in time. So there's a little bit of something wrong going there. IBX Toy Cat, what idle game? It's is it Idol Slayer? I think it's called it's Idol Slayer. It's like a, in theory it's a platformer, or like a, yeah, I guess you call it a platformer even if there's no platforms. But yeah, it got me. I have like you know, like Cookie Clicker and stuff like that. They've got this problem where like they're so good at addicting my brain that I know I shouldn't play them, or I'll start neglecting things I need to do in favor of them. It's like a big problem. And yeah, I think that big problem with me right now is that. Is this your favorite game? You know, is there such thing as a favorite game? Yeah, there is. And I definitely have one. I gotta go. Keep being dope AF, says Shenstorm. Thank you for calling me dope AF. I hope you keep being dope AF. So did you hear that? Oh, it's a golem being hurt by a... Well, I guess I gotta do something about that. I do need some arrows, actually, right? Yeah, I specifically need to kill skeletons and skeletons only. Like, I could maybe benefit from spiders, but I want to make a skeleton farm. And we don't have skeleton spawners, sadly. But it's nice to pick up some arrows. Yeah, sadly, my pig thing has made my real farm inoperable. But for now, for today, I'm feeling pretty good. We've got an anvil again. And I've got... I got one of these. And we're going to put mending on it. Oh, it's 17. Wasn't it only 13 a second ago? I could have sworn it was 13, but I guess I'm mistaking it. So we need to get a ton more experience. Sadly, the night is ending. Oh, come on, dude. You can do better than this. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to try and kill as many skeletons as I can. If I kill other mobs, I guess that's fine. But I'm here for the skeletons. I don't like that the creeper clearly exploded there. That's not good in my books. We're just gonna get maximum skeleton drops. I guess getting gunpowder is fine. Like, we can use it to craft TNT. I just don't know if I would ever want TNT. Oh, we got iron. Did you see that? That's actually quite cool. We're just... If you could start a super flat world with this looting free sword, then everything else would get so much easier. Can you heal golems with iron ingots? You can heal. I don't know if it's like a worthwhile use of my resources, but it's nice to know that I could be gracious like that. So, it was definitely 17 XP. Yeah, I think I must have confused it with the sharpness 5 cost, which is a bummer because now I've got to get some extra. I guess I could breed the cows and then kill the cows. Yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. So first things first. These need to go somewhere else, don't they? We just have too much garbage. It's a very fun problem to have in some ways. Hey Toycat, how are you, says Bob the Fish? Hey, I'm doing great. Good to see you, Bob the Fish. You are a fish, and your name is Bob, and it's good to see you. Okay, I've got some gunpowder I don't need to. Like, for real, it's so cool to imagine doing something with all this gunpowder. I mean, yeah, with all this gunpowder. I just don't know if I ever will. Like, I've got 6 redstone too. That's a really hard resource to get. I just don't know what to do with it all. How will you get a camel in this series? We'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see. We're going to be able to play with camels for the first time tomorrow. Let's see what that actually means. Also, yeah, let's make a another hopper composter thingamajiggy. So we'll bring 2 chests with us. In fact, we'll craft a bunch of chests. We've got a bunch of jungle logs. 16 of these will make... 14 of these will make a bunch of chests. Do we need a bunch of chests? Why not? 56 makes 7 chests, apparently. Then make 2 hoppers. 1, 2. Grab my my thing from before, the composty. Now we need to free up some inventory space. Sorry, pumpkin seeds. Don't need you right now. The arrows are kind of useful, so I can't really throw them away. Same with everything here. It's a big problem with my inventory. Just stuff cluttering everywhere. I've got some spaces now. Okay, so now let's harvest my wheat. Whee! It's just so satisfying to do this, right? It's hard to argue. Then once we're all cluttered up, as I suspect is going to happen soon. Okay, then we run over to where the Iron Golem farm is. So, yeah, chat, I could have done this before. This is going to be my AFK area. It's got to be far enough away from the pigs that the pigs don't affect it. And I think... we can't be sure, but I think it is. We'll confirm, obviously. Now, over here, what we do is we have a chest on the ground. Or just above the ground. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we might as well have it be... no, if we have it above the ground, the whole thing gets trickier. So the chest goes in the ground, actually. Yeah, we put the chest in the ground right here. And then above the chest goes a hopper. And then above the hopper goes one of these. Then above one of these goes another hopper, which has appeared in the chest now, I think. But then above this hopper, we put another chest. Would you believe it? It's 5 simple parts. But now this top chest, I can put all the seeds I want in, and they'll get converted into bone meal. And then all the bone meal gets moved into this chest. It's a very simple system, but just while we're sitting AFK anyway, we might as well be converting seeds into something we need. Because if I harvest this entire farm more than once, it's just going to create so much excess stuff. Also, Adrienne, Adrienne, thank you so much for becoming a member. I hope that you enjoy your new access to the I hope that you're doing desert well with your new emoji. I hope that you're doing real good. So good. Thank you so much for becoming a member, and enjoy the new member-only video playlist. Yeah, it's definitely adrenaline. You know, yeah, it's Adrenaline Parker. That's your new nickname. It has been decided. It's a good nickname. It's a good nickname. So now we harvest all of this and use it to fill in the gaps. There's just going to be so many seeds. So many seeds is fine. We can live with so many seeds. As long as we're doing something with them. Adrienne. Something like that. There we go. I can make a little minecart rail to move my seeds from here over there too. Like have a little farm chest at the side here, which then gets moved over there. I can use mine, like now that I've got an iron farm that works, I can start to do some really weird things. So I think what I'm actually going to do is, yeah, I think that what you got to actually do is, also thank you very much to Joho S. Thank you for gifting a membership. Molly Minuet got it. That's a member of the community here. How very cool. So yeah, we got a ton of wheat. Also goes in there. Also helps make me bone meal. Very nice. I'm liking it. We're doing good today. I wanna get my enchanted diamond sword before we finish the day. So we have to just start killing discriminately or indiscriminately. And also, now that the spawn area has no pigs, we can get way more cows, I hope. If we can get way more cows, that'd be good. So we're going to try and... we're not going to max out the spawn count just because I want the game to be playable. Like, even right now, it's a little bit... we're close to the limit of what we should have. But yeah, I think that nice other side music when you get membership. Yeah, I really like other side personally. I think it's a cool set of music. But yeah, no, it's funny. I think I mentioned during the stream that like, oh yeah, sometimes there's a place where like if you're not like a big social person, like creating a social media that's all about being social. In fact, the very idea of social media is about that. It's funny, it's the same stream. I think we had someone come on who was like, yeah, you need to talk to me, otherwise you're a bad person. And it's like, man, the internet's the only place where people are like that, right? I mean, like in real life, there's like, it's all balanced or whatever. Maybe the internet's just where you're more nakedly honest about it. You know, like the internet accepts anyone and everyone, which means it's like very strange for a lot of things. Okay, so lots and lots of breeding. Hopefully gets us right up to where we want to be. Once we get level 17, I'm gonna be very happy. Because then, once we got that locked down, we're good. Also, yeah, congratulations, Molly Minuet. I hope you enjoy your new membership. Okay, so shovel time. Oh no, villager. Actually, no, wait, we're not going to do the shovel until we've got the mending locked down. So trade some of these with you. Get that sweet XP. Oh yeah, that feels good to see. Okay, chat. It took a bit, but I finally have mending on my sword. I can also rename it while I'm here, right? No, I can't. It took a bit, but I finally got mending on my unnamed sword. 17 levels. It's a pretty decent sword, all things considered. I think the knockback is genuinely taking away more than it adds. But we can add another diamond sword to it later, if we really want to. And now it will cost us, probably a ridiculous amount to go up to the next level. But it's something cool that we can do. We can also make some books. Sell those books to get my shovel going. Oh, isn't that good? Just seeing the toolset get better. Now we officially don't need the Big Salmon Revenger. It has Unbreaking on, but that's the only thing it has better. Which means for now it goes in... It's got to go in a special place. You know, this sword has got a really special place in my heart. So I think I'm going to put it... Wait, it's got to go in the museum, right? This belongs in a museum. We've officially made it obsolete with a sharpness, looting-free version. So for now, we'll just put it on the wall here. I don't know what you're doing there, buddy. Have you ever seen this, chat? That was weird. We'll just put it there. No, we won't. There we go. So yeah, the every mob anywhere near the pigs are having a little bit of an issue right now, which is great. Every so often, someone can just can't accept being ignored. I went through the phase. It's rough to get lots of attention in one stream, then none the next. I think that's the fleeting nature of attention is who doesn't enjoy the idea of I guess not everyone does actually. I think not everyone is built to love attention. I think there is like a part of everyone that does like the idea of like, I want lots of focus on me. Yeah, it's almost like a form of validation. But I guess some people are the exact opposite. If Toycat reads one of my comments, I'm lucky. He's not going to be able to read every single comment. That is the mathematical way to see it. Or we could go of the non-mathematical way and say that if I'm not reading your comment, I probably just hate you. Statistic. I used to be really misanthropic. I'd say I'm like less so now. Like I'm like, silly humans. Like I try to see the good in humans when I can nowadays. But so yeah, for a long time it was mathematically true that I probably hated you. You know, just by statistics. And that's nice to think about. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm not big on AFK as a thing, but for this world, it is the only way to get iron, and there's quite a few cool things we can do if we get a lot of iron. And also we're waiting for thunder to strike. I hope it doesn't happen while I'm gone, but I need to leave the game for quite some time. Probably not even that long. Probably just like a couple of nights or so. I want to leave the game for some time, and I want to. Okay, you're gonna wake up, friend. And I'm gonna sell you some melons. Oops, probably sold you too many. But yeah. Well, actually, you know what? Let's make a little farm chest here. Yeah, we can put chests anywhere we like. So if we put a chest here, then we can put our farm supplies in there, ready to be sold whenever they need to be. We never need seeds, though. Yeah, I think I'm just creating more and more chests at this point. Just like, okay, well, the solution to this chest is to have another chest, and the solution to that chest. Yeah, if I'll put the chest in the alleyway over here, like above, because this is a bit of a weird one, right? So what makes that less weird? Having a chest above it. That makes everything less weird, right? And now, whenever I need pumpkins, I got them ready. Also, thank you, Angela Van Kampenhout. I appreciate the positivity. I think you can get very quickly into a spiral of like your current emotion will last forever. I think that's one of the biggest flaws we have as humans. So it's always cool that the streams show like while we're here. I feel like we often get to see like, ooh, yeah, this isn't good. But like, actually, this is great. I'm really excited about this flat world. One of my only regrets is I don't spend more time hanging out here. We might have to do another like super long episode, get a big grind done, because I think the next part is gonna be we are gonna get literally hundreds of gold nuggets. That is my plan for the next part of this. So I'm gonna be doing some form of big building project. Actually, right now, chat, I have a couple in my mind, and I'm probably gonna ignore the ones that come up anyway. But do you have any ideas for what you'd like to see me make as my next big project in this world? I think it'd be cool to put that question over to you. What's fun is that approximately 1,000 people will post a speedrunning 1.20 video tomorrow. The funny thing about 1.20, even 1.19 changed speedrunning, but 1.20 is not going to, sadly. Also, you know, the problem with the snapshot process, I don't know how you'd fix it, but like 1.20 isn't coming out till 2023. A lot of people will start saying they're playing 1.20 and whatnot as of tomorrow. It's a little bit of a problem we have as a, you know, I'm definitely a part of this. Like, if I don't call it Minecraft 1.20 snapshots, you know, no one looks for the video. It's like a big problem in that. But yeah, it'd be cooler if there was like a way to differentiate between the snapshot phase and then the, okay, we're done with snapshots phase. So sell a few of these, sell a little of this, and then use a little bit of these to get done with that. So yeah, we got our hotbar, a full diamond enchanted tools. We have to eventually put mending on this. Actually, should we just do that? Should we go buy mending? Put it on my... Yeah, I'm gonna... It seems dumb to do. I'm gonna put unbreaking on there because that feels weirder. Yeah, let's put unbreaking on here for... Like, this feels like a pickaxe you'd get by enchanting naturally, which makes it... Oh, well. Okay, you guys gotta give me some stuff first, so... buy some paper off me. Buy a book off me. There we go. Something about this pickaxe being out of place is really fun to me. Like, we got amazingly enchanted, like, all the way up and down, and then there's that. In fact, also, let's get unbreaking on the shovel finally. Like, the shovel's gonna need it. Let's be honest with ourselves. So we need to get 18 levels. Oh god, shovel, what's wrong with you? I think I probably repaired it up there the wrong way. So the shovel's really gonna need it. And the shovel is eventually gonna get it. Yeah, besides that though, we got a really decent set of tools. Besides Smite 2 on the axolotl too. You know, it's a very weird, eclectic bunch, but I really like that. So this world won't be complete without an island with desert well and sugarcane. Yeah, I do like the idea if because obviously this water's gonna flow somewhere. I like the idea of it like making a big old ocean or something. You know, like this water has like a story almost to it, which I quite like. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I've enjoyed it a lot. This is seriously one of my favorite worlds to spend time in, because every single episode I feel like we like move the survival tree forwards in quite a serious way. Obviously the next few steps are really, really hard. You know, we get harder and harder ones, but I like that we're always getting it done, and I hope that you like that too, because if you don't, well, you're watching it anyway, and so you're making bad decisions with your YouTube watching time. let's empty out as many inventory items as I can that are unnecessary. So the chests are going to go in here. That is the last slot, so that's a bit of a problem. My pumpkin seeds are going to go in there. Meanwhile, my other seeds are going to come out with me. Dirt has to go in here. Yeah, we got a big old dirt chest. While the rotten flesh goes in the rotten flesh stacks. Yeah, I think that's about as good as we can do for now. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna spend just the night, or maybe 2, like a little bit of time AFK, so I can get enough to make some real minecart tracks. And then I want to do something fun with that. Maybe I just make a roller coaster, honestly. I don't want to use any gold in my roller coaster, so it would have to be like a gravity-based one. But it would be pretty cool, in my opinion, to have... You know, I'm going to make something functional, actually, next week. Or maybe, you know, you're going to find out what we're doing in the next episode. When the next episode happens. I will be streaming on Thursday, so if you want to come watch another Toy Catch stream, Thursday's the time for that. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in a video that's going out. Oh god, I should have started uploading it now, really. You know, actually, I guess we're going to be hanging out for a little bit while we... Video will be up in 15 minutes, was an hour ago. So, oh gosh. Oh no. Please leave me alone, friend. You know, the golem will take care of the spider, right? Hey, Ned Oren, thank you so much for becoming a member. The 723rd member. Now, the sport's been really good, really incredible recently. I've appreciated that, chat. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's play. Hit the button. So, yeah, it'll take the Let's Play episode, because Q&A Saturday was on Monday, so Let's Play Monday obviously has to be on, Tuesday. That's just logical, chat. It's the way it's gonna be. This is how you run a YouTube channel if you're a big enough professional like me. Is the Tripstone farm actually gonna work? Is there a good reason why it wouldn't? But yeah, we're gonna leave our farm running. We're gonna get ourselves some iron. We're at 64 and 13 already. We'll see where we end up. It'll be nice. Thank you so much, Darren Hughes, for gifting 5 memberships. Darren Hughes strikes again. We're up to 728 now. At 900, I will play Medium Salmon Edition. That's our next big milestone. I think 1,000 would be incredible. But you know, don't you need cauldrons? Why do I need cauldrons? To make leather workers? To dye leather armor? Yeah, I guess I could make like 16 cauldrons, one for each type of leather. So I can't. Are you rich? Oh no, my name is Andrew, not Rich. I could see why you get confused, because Andrew is quite a... I feel like it's got a little bit of poshness to it, but I'm not rich, no. You see, I tied it in both there together. So yeah, what's the safest place to hang out in this entire area? It'd probably be somewhere close to the center, honestly. At 1,000 members, Toycat will stream from South Africa or someplace exotic like that. Oh, that's a fun idea, actually. I mean, South Africa's like not the most exotic place in the world. I feel like you'd get your stuff stolen. Like, South Africa's like the crimiest part of the. They're not even in the Anglosphere. The crime. Oh God, how did you even spawn in there? Isn't it bedrock only? Where did he spawn? How did a creeper come out of here? I need to know that. To catch stream from Crimea. See, I just said how I don't like crime. Don't send me to the place that's named after crime. Jeez. That sounds like a terrible idea. See, I'm gonna chop down. I guess I'll make a mangrove door. Yeah, why not, right? I do need to get some of these propagules, because I need to expand the... Yeah, you know, actually, one of the things I needed to do, that I didn't fully do, was expand the propagules a bit this way. And then also the acacia trees have to go a little bit this way too. Stream from Brazil. Do it from Alaska. I'm sad. I think I missed my opportunity to go to Alaska this year. It's like only really doable in the summer, right? Oh, I gotta... Wait, you can only really go to Alaska in the summer because in the winter it's a hellhole. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Maybe I'm misremembering. But, it's like the sort of... When you go there in the summer, it's like wintry enough for most people. You know, that's my vibe. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I'd like to be wrong about it. I'm wrong about lots of things, so it would be cool if that was one of those things. So then we'll place our acacia sapling there. This little point right here will represent where the mangrove should meet the acacia, and it'll be great. All of the snow crabs disappeared, millions of them. Yeah, my only interaction with snow crab is I see it at buffets. And you know, I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't been eating it when I've seen it at buffets, so I've been doing my bit for snow crab preservation. But sadly, not everyone has been. You know, it's a real shame that some people not been keeping up with their obligations to the crab people. So I'm just going to place the other two doors like there and there. No good reason. Actually, you know what? I'll place another one like here. Inside, you know, over like there. Just to keep everything a little bit extra safe. Yeah, there we go. There's enough doors now that if I hang out here, I don't have to worry about anything bad happening. So, they should make every mob in Minecraft drop some form of meat. Yeah, I would like some iron golem meat, please. Thank you very much. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. This has been like 10 minutes of extra nothing. If you like extra nothing, boy, have I got the channel you should subscribe to. No, thank you very much for coming along today. See you on Thursday. That's 2 days from now. And also for a Let's Play in 15 minutes. I kill the warden. You want to watch me kill the warden? You do. Hopefully. Otherwise, I've made the wrong video, I guess. See you there.